This video is brought to you by TS4U IT Engineering Bootcamp.
So we are using actually some of the application we use the Nginx, and some of the applications, the older application, specifically PHP, and we use the Apache. So I have question from the Nginx. But before asking you the questions about the Nginx, have you used the Apache?
Yes, I have experience with Apache. However, Nginx is what I have most experience with because our team and our company handles most of our requests through Nginx.
Okay, good. So we are looking for someone with the web server experience, specifically Nginx. So how does Nginx handle incoming client request and route them to backend server? I'm just looking for 1 or 2 minute answer. If you can actually provide me that will be great.
Yes, of course. So we use Nginx as a load balancer, and we have Nginx as the reverse proxy. And primarily, the Nginx is to serve our front ends. So we have multiple front ends, which are mostly static web pages, because they are actually created based on a React framework. And as we know, React is a static website platform, and it is a single page application framework. So what we do is, what I do is, besides running it with a Node.js server, which is kind of slow, I like to use a static web server like Nginx to serve the front end. That's what we all do. So what I would need from our end would be to create an optimized version, which is to build the project and generate the build artifacts. Then we use our CI/CD processes to build the code, generate those build artifacts, and actually it takes the build artifacts into an Nginx Docker image. So what happens there is that the build file actually integrates with the Nginx on the Nginx web server root folder, and we have the configurations for that, which we tried for ourselves, and that is pushed from the Git, and it replaces the Nginx default configuration. So we actually have our own configurations to run the Nginx web server, so that we deploy the Nginx cluster, and sometimes we deploy it also with our EKS cluster based on the deployment time and where we want to deploy. So it actually deploys the Nginx image onto our cluster, and then we can access it from the front end very easily. And this is fast if we compare it to a Node.js server, because Nginx can handle a lot of requests at the same time. And as of now, we actually didn't hit any bottlenecks with Nginx. So our front end actually can run very well with this with Nginx as a static web host.
Thank you. I think I got my answer.